watch here. You know what is this? AS. Marry AS. And they say that these two cannot marry. Okay, let's look at this. Here to here. AA. Okay. Here to here. AS. Here to here. AS. Here to here. SS. And they say that you cannot marry. Now look at this. In this situation, one of your child will have AA. The next will have AS. The next will have AS. Then the fourth one is where you are stopped. You do not need to go here. So it then means that in this condition, a woman and a man, or a man and a woman that want to marry, this is all you need to do. Both of you can marry, genealogically or genetically. Both of you can marry. But the issue is that you have to come to a consensus between two of you that you are allowed to give birth to only 3 children. Outside 3 children, it cannot work. Except you have concluded in your heart you want to bring out a life that will die tomorrow. And that child will become sickler. So this is the problem here. And this is why most of our fellow doctors, our co-workers, medical practitioners will advise you not to marry. But then I have to tell you that it is not actually impossible for you to marry. Both of you can marry, but then having fully consented to many things that you both want to deal with, and then you want to marry, then this is something that both of you have to work on. Agree that you can only give birth to 3 children, and then the fourth one, no-go area, to avoid bringing out a life. And that is why I, your friend, your doctor online, Dr. Isipechin, is here to give you the necessary information that you need, to tell you that it is not actually impossible. Both of you can marry, and both of you marry means that you have to come to a conclusion, a consensus that you can only have 3 children, and tell them it's a lie. Have you found your love you want to marry? Tell them Dr. Isipechin said it is a lie. With our genetic scale and variation scale, this is what you definitely have. Then we can also talk about those people that have the blood group O positive and O negative. And that is why in the past, especially in Africa, we are very much interested. We so much like our custom and tradition and our native way of doing things. Then I remember in my own side from east of Nigeria, the Igbo people, there's something we call Obanje. That is a kind of a child that comes and goes and comes and goes. They say that child is linked to marine kingdom or one spiritual deity, some sort of thing like that. But then it's not actually. What was actually the very cause of that time is this issue of blood group problem. Blood group of O positive, marine O negative. Definitely at the end of the day, look at what you will have. Okay, listen, watch. O positive, O negative, and this is the husband, this is the wife. In this condition now, this is a soldier, and this soldier is white soldier, who's wearing white. And this one is soldier, they're wearing black. And the condition is that both of them are in antagonism. This one doesn't like to see this one. And then this is the husband, and this wife is pregnant with a child. And then by reason of genetic copy, the child have copied from the father plus, that is O positive. And now the child, the fetus or the zygote is inside the mother's womb. And the mother's blood has this group of negative soldiers. Now what will happen is that this very positive soldier will say, no, you are not supposed to be here, I hate you, you are my enemy. And then what will this very soldier, white soldier, do? This white soldier will now produce what is called antibody to serve as a defense and as an attack to this one. In other words, when this very blood group, negative blood group, comes in, this one will attack it. And by the time they fight, guess who will suffer the pain? The child. And that means that the child's blood will have a high content of bilirubin. Bilirubin will pile up. And the red blood cell, the RBC will also have problem. It will be disintegrated and destroyed. At the end of the day, bilirubin will pile up, and then before you know what is going on, within 3 months of life, even though some don't even reach to 3 months. 3 months to 6 months of life, the baby will die. But then when you meet a specialist, a doctor, a gynecologist that knows what he or she is doing, that is where this very drug, Rogan, will come in. So, looking at these two, can I also tell you that both of you can marry, but then you need to know your doctor, and your doctor have to know, and know you, not just knowing you, be qualified indeed. Thank you. It is me, your friend and your doctor online. I'm always here with you, and I always have to be there to give you the best. All you need to do is to be with me all the time. Each time I post a thing like this, you'll be there to get it. But then stop wallowing out, because in our society today we have a lot of girls and boys. Yes, boys and girls, because they are not yet married, they are not yet men. So we have a lot of them flowing around in the streets and all whatnot. Some have come of very good age. They are supposed to be in their husband and their own home. But then because of this issue of AS, marrying AS, many of them have said no, they don't want to marry. Their doctor said they should not marry. Can I shock you that it is capital lie? Go on and marry. Once you have agreed that you can only give birth to 3 children, and then have your doctor give you the necessary information and be there, here and there in all that you are doing medically. Let your doctor know, so that he will guide both of you as a couple on how to actualize that very dream home and dream family you want to be. I want to say that I so much love you and I love your heart. Be there for me. I will always be here to give you the best. Thank you. I see you in our next video.